Hello everyone, welcome back to the show, not really a show, but welcome back. Today is the first week of August. It is the 3rd, I believe. It is the 3rd. I've been writing it all day, but welcome to an update on what's going on this week. So what has been going on? It's been a pretty good week. It's the first week that I am not like sitting in a classroom, so that was great. That's really the end of the week. I guess we can start off with the beginning. So I actually did have to sit in a classroom at the beginning of the week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday was all classroom work. On Friday, yesterday, and today, and also tomorrow, I am actually working with my team in my department. It was pretty good the last few days. I will be honest, I am very tired. It's been good, but also just really different. I have something to show you. I have an Apple Watch. So I can't lie to myself and say, well, I can't go and do anything because I don't have like an Apple Watch to keep me tracked. And now I'm keeping track. The sad part is I wanted to be cheap and I bought it off of Amazon. It was a refurbished. Not only refurbished, you can actually get a cheaper refurbished. It was acceptable, and you could definitely tell. I actually made my review about it. Pretty much said the same thing, where I've had a 4, this is a 5, so of course it's still like an older model. The acceptable is seen in the issues I had installing it. So I had to uninstall the watch from my phone and then reinstall it for it to actually like work and connect. The charge has been the worst part. I have used it yesterday and today, and where my 4, I would only have to charge it. I think I would have to charge it like once, and it would last me like a day and a half or 2 days before like I ever got the warning of like, oh, you have 10 minutes or 10% before the watch shuts off. I've used this twice, and I charge it overnight, both nights. I use it for it was like 11 and 15 minutes, 11 hours and 15 minutes. And I get the 8-minute warning or 10-minute warning or 10%, sorry. So I can already tell that it's a bad experience. So I left a review saying those things, and I'm probably not going to get anything. Too bad I can't send it. Well, I think I can send it back. I'll have to check. But yeah, I'm not a fan. Whenever I get paid next week, I'm gonna have to hopefully get a different watch or just suck it up and use it, because I really don't like, I use it because I want to track how I'm doing throughout the day, but who knows. It's not that big of a deal because I am still going to charge it. I'm just kind of upset that it's like, oh, you know, I tried to be as cheap as possible and this is what I got myself into. So it's my own fault, but yeah, that's kind of been the biggest part there. Speaking of the last 2 days and why it's exhausting. So I have logged in the last 2 days 10,000 steps exactly. Actually, today I got 9,200 something. So when I get home, I'm going to finish up my steps so I can at least hit 10,000. But yesterday I hit 11,012 steps. It was insane, which was good. Like I said, it's what I need and what I want, especially because this week I feel like I'm getting a little bit better with, it was really the end of the week that I started to realize that I wanted to be just that little bit better when it comes to exercising. I didn't work, I think the only couple days I've worked out is like Wednesday on. I received a couple things in the mail, workout objects. I got dumbbells, so I have a couple of those, 2, 3, it's like 2, 5, and 10s. I don't know. I wish I would have gotten higher, like a 5, 10, and maybe 15, so I could start off with the lowest and work my way up. I got a 2, so I'm still working on 2. The last 2 days, I've decided to do 100 reps with my arms, and then I have workout bands that I can use around my legs. So I'm doing 100 reps with my arms and then 100 reps with my legs. Before those last couple days I've done it with before getting out of bed in the morning. So that's been the biggest thing there. I've been very happy with that. And then now getting the 10,000 steps the last couple of days have also kind of made me be like, okay, well, I'm working out throughout the day. I'm working out before I go to work, and I feel better about doing it. So I'm really happy there, and I hope I can start working on, losing some of the, not really, I've kind of wasted time by not doing skin while I was losing weight, but yes, I haven't weighed myself since my last doctor's appointment. So it's been about 3 weeks now. Last time I went, I was 211. So I'm like right at the end of being in the 200s, which will be really strange because I don't remember a time of when I was outside of the 200s. So I recently found, actually at the beginning of the week, I was watching YouTube videos, and I found someone who's actually from my neck of the woods. She lives, I don't know where she lives. I know we live in the same state, but she is on her own journey. We started around the same weight, like the 250. Was 255. She was around the same area, and she has just hit. She calls it Wonderland. So just within the last couple of days, she finally met her goal. So I think it's really cool that I got to meet someone who's kind of on the same journey as me. Yeah, that's been great. And then I think last week I brought up a woman who has also lost a bunch of weight. I think I can't remember exactly if it was 70 or 90 pounds, because I watched a couple videos that people kind of lost around that amount. But she was the one who I said prioritizes working out. So me adding it to the beginning of my day, I think, will be kind of my way of interpreting what she does. Yeah, I'm just hoping it goes, well, I don't want to hope right now, because it's almost like I'm saying, I'm hoping that I don't mess up, but if I really, really want it, I need to personally make those changes. So I'm going to keep up the 100, 200 reps in the morning, 100 on each extremity, because I do want to lose this arm and leg extra plubbiness, I guess. It's not really a word, but it's whatever. What else? So I think it's also kind of interesting that I think last time I was here, I said, oh, I just finished up the first part of one master's. I have the second one starting. That started this week. So that started actually Thursday. The class is open. So just been working on that stuff. It's been great, but I'm already, I wish I would, I don't know. It's like I meet up here and then I change I'm saying something that I'm placing in my mind that I'm going to do, even though I shouldn't be doing it. I looked at another school and I talked to the admission reps, and they said for their program I have to have recommendations. So I actually asked 2 people in my life to be recommendations and write me professional recommendation letters. I kind of jumped the gun on that, because throughout meeting people today, the last 2 days, my preceptor in my department has asked me, one of the people I work with, we had to do a project together. They asked me a question about, what is my plan for my future? What am I going to do? And I told my preceptor about just signing up for a school and that plan. And then I just graduated with my master's, and I'm still finishing up the dual half of my master's. And then the other person I told about, oh, well, my end goal is to do this. And that's the last, that's kind of the magnum opus of the career that I'm doing, which is a different thing. So I'm like, I don't know. I know what I want to do, and I've had, I'm a extra long planner. I plan way longer than I should. I'm 20 years. I know where I want to be in the end And I've planned for years on what I need to do to make sure that that plan works out. Yet here I am, I had that plan, and then something else sparks my interest, and I'm like, oh, I'd love to do that. I sign up to do it, and now I'm like, oh, well, this is gonna take me farther from whatever plan I had in the beginning. I don't know why I'm doing this. And I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just all over the place. I think I need to see my psychiatrist or something. Well, that's another thing. I signed up to see, the dermatologist that I saw apparently is at a network. So there's the shot that I was so excited to start, Dupixent. That's now running through, and they called me saying that they needed to have me sign a paper to say like, oh, well, you actually self-pay if you come here. This is a specialty. There's no way I can pay for not only the shots. Well, thankfully insurance pays some, and then I have the copay card that paid all of it this time. I didn't have to pay anything up front, but like all the other meds, and I still have the lotion that I have to now figure out how to get a hold of. And then I want to start, like, I keep telling myself, like, I hate to say this, and I hope if anyone at my new job is watching this, please, please, please. Well, I actually have a story about that too, but I don't know if I should tell that one. That one may be a little too personal. Until I, have more details, I will hold off on that. But my end goal, I've brought it up on here before, but I'm going to say it again. I have worked for the same two employers my whole career. My hope is to get back to those two. I want to work for both of them, one full-time, one part-time, stay at those two places until I reach the end goal. That is my goal. But here I am getting all twisted in my own fantasies. Who knows where I'll be next time I talk to you. It might be, oh guys, so I actually signed up for another school. I was looking up another program that I can't actually do just yet. It's like you have to have so much experience before you actually sign up for this other program I want to go to, which coincides with the end goal that I actually have. Yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens. Still haven't taken my calculus exams. Brought this up to when I started doing this. Still haven't done it. Had the goal to do it before August 1st. Haven't done it. But I talked to the advisor for that school, and they said that classes don't start until August 20th. So I not only have to do that, but I need to also, because these are it's ASU earned admissions, I have to pay $400 for each class before I do it. That's 4 classes, 12 credits. 12 credits. So I have to pay $1,600 before I actually go, which I'm gonna have to wait another paycheck. I think that's my, for the next paycheck, that's where my mindset is, where I'm like, okay, I need to take the exam so that when I get paid next week, I got a week to study for a final and a midterm for engineering calculus. But the goal is to pay off all of those so that I can actually be a student. Yeah, so that's all. That's, I know I haven't said that, but that's kind of what's in the background. That I've been going to ASU for a very long time. ASU earned admission. So I'm not actually a student of ASU, but I've been taking courses to actually earn a degree through them, a bachelor's degree. So I'm going a little bit backwards, but it's a degree that I've told myself since 11th grade in high school, this is the degree for me. This is the degree I want. I did veer very, very far from that, but my hope is to still do it. Yeah, there's some things I haven't fully said while doing this, which, they're things that I keep to myself, but I do need to, like I have the last couple of weeks, need to just say it out loud so that I can not only hear it, but others can hear it and they can judge and think, okay, what is the real issue? I'm just kind of spiraling right now. Yeah, I missed my volunteer orientation, so I had to reschedule that. That was the first. I didn't do that. So it's now in September. So there's that. And then, what else did I not do this week? Oh, there's one more thing. I just can't remember what it was. Yeah, classes for, 2 schools. I'm doing okay in that one class. And those taking technically 3 classes right now. Yeah, the first one's going okay. The second one's doing okay. And then I'm not taking my exams just yet. I'm really gassy for some reason. It's not really necessary to say, but I did. Yeah, that's really it this week. Next week, like I said, Sunday, I have work, so I'll be back tomorrow. Then Monday, I'm just working in the afternoon, 1 to 9, so that'd be great. What else? Yeah, next week is just kind of like working. Oh, I signed up for my orientation for my other job that I'm starting. Yay, I did it. I think I did mention that. Yeah, it's a job that it's my fun job. Instead of going on vacation, like the conversations I had today with people, I used to have like a laundry list of places I was going to go, and I was signed up to go to those places, but I just haven't. I had those conversations with my preceptor and her like work friends today, and yeah, I just told them like, oh, well, I just kind of work, and I have a fun job that is starting soon, so that'll be kind of like my hobby away from work. So yeah, but it's a place I really, really want to be. It's kind of those jobs that you're like, I'm doing it because I have such a good time in it, not because, I want paid or anything. But there is a downside to it. They said that there is now like a commitment, since it's a seasonal job, that you'll be working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I told them already that I was like, well, I, do have at my other job, I have like required weekends, like at least once a month. They're like, oh, well, we're just like doing orientation stuff right now. Like, she's like, I don't pay attention to any of that, but yeah, like we could talk about that when you come in. So before I go in for that on the 21st, I need to have a conversation with the person who's scheduling me for all my orientation shifts through this job that I'm going to tomorrow. Is be like, hey, is there any way I can like get my schedule until the end of October, just so I know like where I can schedule myself for this job, because I want to be there as much as possible. It's so fun. It's such a good time. But yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop my umming and everything, because I'm just kind of pulling stuff from my brain, just trying to remember what was up this week. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much to me and all others if you're watching. Bye.